buying luxury, living a luxurious life, buying luxury goods, you know, I mean, the word luxury itself is a subjective topic. Different people have different beliefs when it comes to luxury. Some people believe that, you know, only a certain set of people are supposed to, you know, live a luxurious life or use luxury things. Some people believe that buying luxury is a sign of irresponsibility. You know, there are so many beliefs and understanding and mindset out there when it comes to luxury in general. If you are looking into getting started with buying luxury items, I'm going to be sharing with you tips that will make the journey very, very enjoyable for you until it becomes something that is just natural to you. Before I get started, I'd like to say a very big thank you to my subscribers. Thank you so much, guys, for staying with me. I do appreciate you a lot. Thank you for your support. And if you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on my beautiful face. My name is Buki. I make videos about luxury handbag, about solid gold jewelry. I make videos about fashion, beauty, and I also vlog sometimes. If any of this content is something that you love, do not hesitate to hit the subscribe button below to join us. And I promise you, you are going to have a lot of fun around here. And guys, if you have not yet already, please don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, because there I share like behind the scenes of my life. I carry you along with me on a daily basis, just sharing my life with you when it comes to fashion and beauty. So without further ado, let's just jump right into today's video. My tip number one is identify and own your own personal belief when it comes to luxury in general. This is extremely important because you don't want to get started with buying luxury and you're just halfway into the journey and you think about quitting, and then you're looking at all the expensive things that you spent money on and there is no way to turn them back into cash for you. Like, in my opinion, it's not worth it for you to get started if it's not something that you're going to continue with. When I say continue, I don't mean that you're going to be buying luxury like on a daily basis or on a monthly basis. It's even okay if you buy just one luxury piece in a year. My point is, you don't want to get started with buying luxury and along the line you start having like negative feeling about it and you feel like even getting rid of the things that you already spent money on. In my opinion, it's not worth it because you can actually use the same money to do other things that could benefit your life even more. So it's important for you to know exactly how you feel when it comes to buying luxury. Trust me, luxury is expensive. Luxury is not cheap, no matter how rich you are. By the time you are getting started with buying luxury, your first purchase is something that will be significant to you. Just because you've never done it before and you're doing it for the first time, you will definitely feel it. Knowing your why before you get started, it's an important part to getting started. So I advise you do that and make sure that this is something that you love and you're not just trying to do it just because you see people doing it, and you're not just trying to buy or use these pieces because you see people buying it. Like, it's not worth it to just want to do things because other people are doing it. You want to get started for yourself. You want to get started because you love these things. You want to get started because they are the things that you want to have. So it's important for you to know your why, and then that's one thing that will actually keep you going until it becomes a natural part of you. So my tip number one is identify and know your why and hold on to it before you get started. My tip number two is save, save, save. I live in the United States of America. I don't know, depending on where you live. In US, we have the opportunity to use something called credit. We are able to buy things on credit. I can decide today, get my car, go to a store and say that I want to buy something that is worth 100K. Provided I have a good credit, they are going to give it to me and expect for me to pay back gradually. So that is something you can do. But when it comes to luxury, when it comes to getting started with luxury, I'd advise you don't go that route. If you have that opportunity, I'd advise you save up for you to get started, because the way you get started is most likely the way you're going to continue. When you get used to saving to buy what you want when it comes to luxury, you are only going to get used to saving up to buy much more. When I got started with saving up my money to buy. Now I'm used to it. If I don't have the money, no, I'm not buying. No matter how beautiful it is, no matter how much I need it, I'm only going to use the things that I have for now until I'm able to afford to buy. So to get started with buying luxury, my tip number two is try as much as you can. Don't be so eager, don't be so pushed to buy anything on credit when it comes to luxury. Please, please, please try to save up. Saving up is important. I made a video in the past on how I save to buy luxury. I'm going to link those videos for you in the description section so you can watch those ones and understand how I am able to save to afford luxury. So yeah, it's important for you to save. Please, please, please. Even if it takes a year for your money to be complete, save for that long before you make your first purchase. My tip number three is go for your in-store experience, especially when you are just getting started. At least with your first, second, third or fourth piece of luxury, it's important for you to go into the store to have that feeling when you get started. I know we have the option of buying online. That's a very, very convenient option. However, when you're getting started, it's important for you to go to the store, interact with the SA, have a rapport with them, understand what you're buying, let them talk to you about the goods. That's why they are there. Ask for a glass of champagne, ask for a glass or cup of whatever you like to drink. If they have it, they're gonna give it to you. You're gonna be treated really, really good. Just, it's okay to even let them know that, oh, you're just getting started and that's why you're asking all these questions. Feel free to try on different things. Feel free to touch when you want to buy. Feel free to know exactly what you are buying before you eventually buy. Try to go for your in-store experience when you're just getting started. That is very, very important. This is the part where I say pause. Hit that subscribe button below if you haven't yet, and also hit the like button to give me a thumbs up, because it encourages me a lot to keep going and it helps me to know the type of video that you like for me to make more of. So now let's continue. My next tip is, don't buy luxury pieces just because. Buy them because you need them. Buy them because you're going to use them. It's okay that you have a luxury wish list of things that you love, things you've been seeing on people, things that you like to have. It's okay to have the wish list. However, I'd advise you get started with something that you're going to make use of. Buy something that you're going to wear like the moment you buy it, and you wear and continue to wear. These luxury pieces cost a lot of money, and you want to make sure you spend your money on something quality and solid, as such that you're able to use it for as long as you want. The luxury pieces I have in my collection today, I bought them to use them. I would not spend my money on something that is so frail and fragile that I just would have to put on my closet for having sake. No. Make sure that you're buying something that you're going to be able to use, and something that you really, really need and will use right now when you're getting started with luxury, because using this thing is what will prompt you to decide and even know if it's something you want to continue doing or not. So yeah, make sure you're buying your first set of luxury pieces not because people have, or not because you've seen them of people, but because you actually love them and will use them. It's important if you do that. It's one of the things that will help you to enjoy the journey until it becomes a natural part of you. My last tip is, start with leather goods. I understand there are luxury perfumes, there are so many luxurious things that you could spend money on. There are so many luxury items out there, but it's important you get started with leather goods. And why did I say that? Leather goods is one of the things that will last longer with you. Leather goods are one of the luxury pieces that you'll be able to get a good use of. You're able to get your cost per wear off. It's important for you to buy a leather luxury bag than buy like a luxury shirt, a luxury cloth, a luxury ready to wear. Like, in my opinion, you will get there. However, because you are just getting started, and again, you want to make sure that you buy something that you can use for a longer period of time, it's important that you get started with leather goods. Another reason is, leather goods is one of the luxury pieces that you're able to pass on to, you know, generation after generation, depending on how you use it. So that's another key thing about buying leather goods. Leather goods are more subjective to price increase. So we know that with all those luxury fashion houses, they do increase their prices on a regular basis. They tend to increase the prices of the leather goods even before they increase the prices of other things, or they increase the prices of their leather goods with higher percentage compared to how much they increase for things that are not leather goods. So if you are just getting started, I'd advise that you get started with leather goods, because that way you'll be able to enjoy and use your pieces for as long as you can before you now start, you know, buying things that are non-leather, like perfumes, like ready to wear, like, you know, like different, like a watch, you know, so many things that are non-leather goods that you can now begin to purchase. You're gonna be able to do that afterwards. If you are someone that's looking into getting started with buying luxury pieces, these are the tips that I have for you today, and these are the tips that I believe will help you to enjoy your journey until it becomes a natural part of your lifestyle. If you have any additional questions, please don't hesitate to leave them for me in the comment section below, and I'll be more than happy to answer you. Thank you so much, guys, for watching today's video. I hope you remain blessed, and I wish you peace.